And it's the Card FedEx Championship Series. And today, it's the US 500 from Michigan Speedway. We begin our coverage down on pit road with Jan Beekes.
And Paul, for a 500-mile race, we know it's going to take endurance. It's also going to take patience. But some people say it'll take a superhuman effort. Who better to accomplish that than Superman himself, Jimmy Vasser. He carries those colors this weekend and gets his first pole of 1999. Now, right next to
26, but crashed. Today, he will start first after his super performance in qualifying. Starting alongside will be Adrian Fernandez. Going into the 90s as on the pace lap they work down the backstretch. There's the pole sitter, Jimmy Vasser, that new livery on his car. So watch for that change for this race and this race only. Superman will fly with Jimmy. Jimmy starts to pick the pace up, running for the line.
Yellow, no start.
They
no
do
start,
not start.
No start. Yellow.
When Jimmy accelerated, he got a jump on Adrian Fernandez, and in doing so got more than a car length out, and they won't start the race under that condition.
They've really tried this year to make sure that the starts are as fair as possible, and Jim Swintel, the kart starter, has been given the power to do that. So if it's not lined up the way he wants, the yellow comes out, everyone gets the information, the signal, and they do it over again, and usually much better than the first time.
Pappas and Christian Fittipaldi, dark colored cars in a bright sun and hot day.
Got it now for 9th, 10th, and 11th place.
Jimmy Vasser under attack now from Cristiano D'Amata. Franchitti up just ahead of him. Tracy just ahead of Franchitti. Look at that. Wow, when you can put Jimmy Vasser down that quickly, that's a pretty good move for D'Amata. 11th, his next target is Scott Pruitt. And Pruitt's only about 200 yards ahead. Now look forward here. Cristiano D'Amata is working on Paul Tracy. At the same time, Vasser and Fernandez lined up behind that fight. On board with Vasser.
You see, he has to change gears there, Paul. You can hear the engine accelerate. He had to lift going down into this corner and couldn't make the move to make the pass stick. Now, when we're on board without the draft, you'll hear how flat the engine is. It will barely pick up RPMs on its own, but at this distance, it starts to sniff that draft and will start to accelerate very, very quickly. Jimmy having to breathe the throttle coming down into turn 3. But now watch as he comes off the corner and listen to the engine. Breathing the throttle once again, coming down into turn 1. I think that Jimmy's content just sitting here. Normally he may have run the car a little harder down into the corner, but it's still...
Montoya, his car's been very tight. They want to loosen it up. We think they're going to get rid of that gurney flap on the rear wing, but first it'll be his teammate. Here comes the man of steel on this day, started from the pole. Here's Jimmy Vasser. Protect the gearbox, that's what they're telling him. Good smooth surface as the revs come up. Vasser will be leaving momentarily. Let's go to Jan.
I'm really happy to be a part of it this weekend. And I really got a great opportunity this weekend. I just hope something else will happen later this season. Yeah, we hope to see you back. Thanks. Thank you. Gary?
Cristiano D'Amata, another man who is out as a rookie and running here with a Hanford device for the first time. How did you find the experience, Cristiano?
For me, it was pretty good. We were running top 8 all the time. We had solid pit stops. Car was running pretty good. We had some electronic problems too. Couldn't figure out what it is, but couldn't continue like that. With whatever problem it was, the engine wasn't pulling anymore.
Well, you can see the frustration there. He may be a rookie, but he knows the pain of falling out of a...
Be the victory for Max Pappas if he beats out the guys on pit exit.
Jimmy Vasser comes in for his stop. Montoya, Franchitti, Kanaan, they have all stayed out. So has Michael Andretti and Christian Fittipaldi. They should be in next time around, or at least within the next 2 laps. This is the 221st lap. Trouble with the right rear on Jimmy Vasser's car. And finally, he gets away. Look at this. Jimmy Vasser, the pole sitter, who's been pretty quiet most of the way, comes up and battles with Montoya. And this is a battle for third.
And I'm not surprised at all by this, Paul. Just like we heard Scott Pruitt earlier, Jimmy Vasser, I'm sure, has just been waiting for the opportunity, trying to take the best care of the equipment possible, not do anything other than drive very conservatively, but he knows now he's got to get up to speed quickly, get by Montoya, and go after Kanaan if he's got a chance at Pappas.
That's what Jimmy Vasser has done today. Fell down to the bottom of the top 10. Now he's up here with Montoya, and he's around him. Vasser picks up third place.
Going into this race, Jimmy Vasser, one of my top picks to win this race. He's done it before. He knows what the car has to feel like. He knows how patient you have to be in the beginning.
Teammates battle for third. Interval from the leader to second place, Tony Kanaan. Now 1.4 seconds. He whittled off 3/10 just in that last lap. This is the closest battle, but down to 9th place, Christian Fittipaldi. Only 13 seconds over the whole top of the field. Jimmy Vasser slows, head for the pits. Kanaan whittled another 2/10 off of Pappas's lead last time around. Jimmy Vasser on the pit road. This will take him well out of the fight.